Hello, welcome to the Conrad Kitchen. I'm busy multitasking in my kitchen, and today we're going to do a demonstration. So I have my ingredients here. All right, so I'm just gonna tilt this down so you can kind of see all that I need. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna measure about a cup of very cold water. Now I took this out of my tap, which just means I let the water run and got some cold water. I'm going to add some salt to it. All right, so this is just iodized salt. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt here. And I'm just going to eyeball it with my teaspoon. There we go. Now, with 1 cup of water to about 2 teaspoons of salt, that's about the salinity of seawater. So I'm just going to mix it up. And it's going to be pretty salty. So for those of you that have ever been to the ocean and maybe you swam in the ocean and got a mouthful of seawater, you know it does not taste very good. As a matter of fact, it tastes horrible. So I'm just going to mix this up here. So 1 cup of water to 2 teaspoons of salt equal about the salinity of ocean water, seawater. Now I'm just going to taste it. I'm just gonna go get a spoon. 1 sec. Watch my stove. I'm making supper. Just so that you can see what it's like. Watch me. I'm gonna just taste it. Ew! It's so bad. So bad. Ooh! All right. I'm gonna put it back in there. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit more for our demonstration. So, I'm gonna add about 2 more teaspoons of salt. Same measurement here, just a different shape. 1 teaspoon. We're gonna make this super salty. If you didn't think it was salty before, oh my God, I have such a bad taste in my mouth. And here's 2. All right. That should do it with the salt. And as well as this, I'm going to add some food coloring. I'm gonna add, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of green today. Add a little green. I'm just gonna add a couple drops before I stir this up. So 1, 2, maybe I'll add 3. I think that was 3 and 4. Just gonna stir this up a little bit. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, if you want to try this at home, you certainly can. Just get your parents' permission. So I have about a cup of very cold water with now about 4 teaspoonfuls of salt in it with just a little bit of food coloring. All right. That should be good. Let's mix it around a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to go and get about 2 cups of very warm water in my jar. And I'm just going to go to my tap one more time to go grab that. So excuse me as I go and get about 2 cups worth of hot water in my jar. One moment. Okay. All right, so here's my hot water. Hot, cold. And now I'm going to just simply place a funnel in my jar of hot water. I'm going to put it down, like if I put it down to the very bottom, it's going to hit the bottom. I don't really want that. I'm going to just kind of keep it suspended over the top, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is, hold on, I got to go set my spoon down so I don't get it on my counter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly, very, very slowly, pour some of the cold, salty water into the funnel. And I want you to just observe what happens to this colored water. All right? Just kind of observe what happens. Making sure that this is all working properly. Give me one hot second. Sorry. Okay. Just gonna put it in there. I want you to see this. Observe what happens. Notice where the color is. Notice where the top of my water is. What are you noticing? I hope that what you see is the dense, cold, salty water is located down at the bottom of my jar. Everyone, I don't know if you can see this. My water is almost to the very tippy top of my jar, but it's not even colored. It just looks like plain water. Oh my gosh. Now, if I keep pouring this in, all of my cold, salty water is going to be at the bottom as compared to the top. But my jar will overflow if I continue to pour, and that would be a hot mess. So, as you take a look at this experiment, this demonstration, please understand the density of different types of water is relevant. Cold, salty water is going to be more dense than non-salty hot water. Isn't that cool? I love that demonstration. As I said, you can go ahead and ask your parents if you can do this at home if you like. Otherwise, just enjoy mine. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. I have a couple questions for you coming up next.